Morning, good evening, wherever you are in Living World of Darkness. This is Rage Across New York, the werewolf menu. Yeah, we see you waving your hand, mister. Uh, tonight's
Yeah, you know
scenes,
what you fucking did last night.
shut up! Tonight's scenes, we'll see Kotori and Smiles, pretty much Kotori with Smiles keeping him company, doing his keeper duty for the Sept. And he's currently near Crane's shrine, making sure that it's very nice, and he puts some gem in it to the spirit. And well, this is where we will start the scene.
Um, so Smiles is kind of poking around, doing kind of cursory guardian duties, whilst Kotori is taking care of the spirits. I mean, they're in the heart of the set. There's not likely to be a large Bane incursion here.
You guys see Travis singing the song?
Are we in the Umbra?
No.
We can,
Here.
we can if you want.
No, I'm Brian if you want.
Yeah, because otherwise we'll have to be in Homid, given war, etc. I like being in Homid.
So yeah, we are there doing our stuff. So you're singing a song?
Yeah, he's singing the Paradise song.
Oh,
Emmett's
Travis is
doing-
here? Fuck yes!
Emmett's doing something a little bit weird. He's pretty much walking around like the shrine to Crane. And what he's doing is he's just kind of standing in odd places. And if there's any kind of table in the shrine, he will end up standing on, like, sitting on the table, or like all kinds of weird shit. He'll just be. If you could look at the Crane statue from a certain angle, he's probably trying to do it, short of like climbing something and desecrating the shrine. Anyone that wants to do intelligence performance can actually make it to see what he's doing.
Ooh. Will somebody give me 6 dice, please? As I'll see it as I enter. Anybody, 6 dice.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You have 2 success.
Hot damn.
That's good enough. Brian's probably taken a theater class at some point, right? Or just acted in general. What Emmett's doing
He's
is
a natural
doing
performer.
Yeah, so what he's doing in terms of like theater terms, he's doing something called viewpoints. It's something that actors tend to do a lot to get used to the space that they're in. To do this, they'll just kind of just play around in the space a little bit. That's kind of what Emmett's doing.
Cool. At that, I feel no better time than any, as Brian happens to be entering from the west side of the scene, and kind of like is watching Emmett, as if his like facial expressions and body language would say, "The fuck is this guy doing?" And then he has like a moment of realization, and he's gonna walk up and kind of stand just a little bit off of Travis and listen to the rest of his song. He's no perception unnecessary. He is carrying a guitar case on his back and a small hip amplifier on his belt line. If you guys are familiar with what I'm talking about, everybody on board?
Yeah.
Okay. And he'll walk, I'll say about 3-4 paces off of Travis. He's got a smile on his face, and he's just going to watch the warder continue his song.
I'm not gonna sing the song, I'll see you guys like
Come on!
Song and
I am mandated to sing every at least once a scene now, so I can't be the only one.
Smiles is going to look at Brian and the things he's holding, Like, what is that? He's just, yeah, just looking
he just-
frightened.
I look at Smiles and I this is all he does. He just goes and motions over to Travis. Let him finish. Let him finish. Give us.
Have you actually seen Smiles in the Night in the Umbra?
Oh, yes.
Because we're
In
going
the
to have
Umbra?
to make
Yes, we have.
Okay, then you see that the other Lupus, who is present at the moment, doesn't have claws. He has talons. He has talons,
Okay.
and his eyes are all black, face white, and he has feathers on his fur, a lot of them.
Sweet. Or should I be disturbed? I'm not exactly sure how this would play out with Brian.
I
I'm gonna go
don't know.
disturbed.
How do you think? How do you feel about
I'm
owls?
I'm gonna go with disturbed.
But I mean,
He's
I'm
just
sure
gonna.
You've seen
If the other guy gets in his, he catches sight of the other Lupus in his peripheral, and just kind of gives a raised eyebrow and like a couple quick looks back over at that one as if to really confirm what he's seeing. But he does after like a what the shit look, focuses his attention back on Travis's song.
Travis looks at you like, what do you want?
you were talking, Warder. I don't know what you were talking about.
Oh, okay.
It didn't make sense.
He was
I was singing
he was singing.
What's up?
What is singing?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, did he say
I
what's
was just,
singing?
Yeah.
It's like it's kind of like howling for those on 2 feet.
Okay.
Yes, they use instruments to implement their howls.
Doesn't always have to be instruments.
Doesn't always indeed. Thank you, Emmett. And good day to you and Travis Raya and smiles of the night, Raya. And I don't believe I've met you, sir. Wolf, sir.
And
Whatever.
Kotori turns to Smiles and Emmett, and he say, "Is he like Zeki with his sir thing?"
Kind of, but Irish. Do I need to explain to you Irish?
What is Irish?
Okay, we'll have to have a thing about that.
Anyway.
No. If anybody don't be explaining the land in Irie, it's going to be me. Aaron's be my purpose. But that's a different time, I suppose. Allow me to introduce myself. They call me Brian O'Malley of the Cork O'Malleys, known to great stag in the nation as voice of the slumber and granite, born on 2 legs under the gibbous moon. And it's a pleasure to meet you.
Well. And then he thinks a little bit, and then there's something that seems to tilt in his head. Oh yes, I saw you actually with 2 paths when he got whooped. But
Oi!
yes,
Indeed. I do believe I remember seeing you there down. But introductions were not made. It was sort of a precarious situation to be doing myself.
you talk a lot.
I don't talk a lot. I just talk fast. Sometimes people around here have been asking me to slow it down. But I think it's even harder to understand me when I talk slow.
Sometimes I think I should
So-
order you to slow down all the time.
Shush.
I'm happy
Anyway,
you're having a pleasant day, Travis Raya.
anyway, I am Kotori of the Uktana tribe, Crescent Moon, Lupusborn, Fostern, and Guardian.
Smiles kind of nudges you. You forgot.
And yeah, Alpha of the Worm Raiders.
I heard all about that a little while back. Congratulations, sir. It's an honor to meet you, Raya.
Yeah, I would have preferred other circumstances. But
I'm
anyway.
sure we all would, but sometimes shit happens, right?
That's putting it mildly. So,
I hear you stole the Phylodox that I was curtain to come to me pack. Well, the pack that I'm hoping to farm anyhow.
well, Garus don't belong to anyone unless they're mate, and then no matters.
Oi, good on you for that. And he takes out his flask and tosses up a small cheers to the Nometis, and he puts back a small swig.
And
Hold on. Does Brian have his? Does he have his flask dedicated to him?
Of course.
Oh my fucking god!
Correct response.
Get fucking bent, like you even had to ask.
Like,
so, as as you're drinking your flask, Kotori looks at you and say, "So, how do you like my quest?"
Your quest.
Yes, the one that was given to you.
Oh, that came down from your words, did it, sir?
Yes.
Yes, Katori is the Theurge of the Guardians.
Emma kind of steps away from Brian just a little bit.
He gives them a strange look, like the fuck, and he goes. He actually, Brian will take off the guitar from his bag, lay it down, and for shits and giggles, because I think it would be appropriate, I'm gonna shift down to Lupus, and I give a good bow in Lupus as best as I can, but I'm not really used to being in Lupus that much.
Well, if you're a guru, you know that like rolling over is generally what you would do.
Or showing your throat. Also.
Yeah.
I do that. I pay proper homage in rolling over and kind of embark. Yep, because I have I can't speak in Lupus. I have no partial trans. Just more or less, I convey. You've done me great honor, and I thank you for the chance to show the prowess of not only myself but my potential packmates.
As you roll over, he actually goes near you and he nibbles your neck. And after that he pats you on the head and say, "Yes, well, don't do anything stupid."
I should know at least a little bit enough. Actually, what's my primal urge? Shits and giggles. Hey, Tim, roll me 3 dice. No, 4. 4 dice, please.
I was gonna say, damn.
I have an intelligence 2.
And there's a bot.
Oh no.
You're cursed by botch, sir.
Okay. Well, as I say in every scene that I botch, a botch is supposed to be catastrophic. So, here we go. Brian, when Katori, kind of gives him the little nips to the neck, thinking, oh, he's showing approval and wants to play some. I've played in Lupus a bit, and he doesn't go for the neck or anything, but he goes to bite him on the leg, and we'll just say cinematically, no damage rolls needed, because come on, let's not be like that.
No,
I bite a little too hard.
As you go to bite, what you get is Katori is slightly disrespectfully shoved out of the way, and you get the snarling face of Smiles in the Night shoved into yours, and that's an intimidation roll with a speciality in physical threats.
Give me a second. I gotta look up my willpower. I believe it is 7.
That is 6
That's
successes if you want to roll willpower.
Yes, I would love to roll willpower, but Emmett, Tim, you're not rolling it for me this time. No offense, bro.
Okay, I roll for you. You have how much in willpower?
I have 7.
Okay. And 1, 2, 3 successes, which is not enough
Yeah.
for this one.
No, but I'm not pissing myself.
Yeah, you're not missing.
But that is net 3 to me.
Yeah, so I definitely automatically shrink back and roll over and start showing throat. He's not looking so much as just like absolutely terrified as he is more confused, but he knows whatever he's done something wrong because Smiles is looking like he's about ready to rip his face off and he would like to keep his face in place.
Oh, wait, I got it. You understand the connection that Kokori is indeed a Lupus? Maybe you've just insulted Kokori's mate. Another Lupus.
Oh, yeah, okay, that would definitely work into... No, I only botched once. It wasn't a double botch.
No, but please, do you want to go with that, though?
Oh, you bastards. You know I can do it, too.
I mean, you could go with it. But
Okay,
I'm pretty
wait a
sure.
minute. Let's see a show of hands. Who actually wants to see Brian die? Because I'm pretty certain that's what would happen. Hands? Anybody? I'm not seeing any go up. Wait a minute. Travis keeps bringing his hand up to his mouth. I think he might be voting for it.
So hold on, right before this happens, as soon as Smiles goes,
You bastard, Alachan.
If you want, if you really want to tempt, Face, which I wouldn't like my bro to die because of you, you can roll.
Right, bro. Here we go. No,
Dice.
you've thrown a gauntlet at me. You've thrown a gauntlet at me, and I am never one to back away from a challenge. Brian,
hold on.
on the ground.
Yeah.
I'm saying
He's on the ground. He's got Smiles in the Night right up in his face, and
Snarling.
he
Teeth
goes, for a free action, he's just going to drop the Hamid, hands up next to his face like, whoa, terrific guy. I wasn't meaning anything by it.
I didn't mean any frisky looks.
I didn't mean to be pulling any. I wasn't trying to harm your mate or anything there. So I don't know why you're looking like you're about ready to rip my face off. Rage roll. Thank you. Go for it. Do it. Roll that rage. Roll that beautiful rage.
No, because I think he knows mate in this context.
Yeah.
Or he is going to assume that you meet mate in the Hamid context.
Duncan's being merciful today.
Are
Let
you?
him have it. Let him give it to
Actually,
you.
no.
No, really? Does Smile in the Night know that?
What's your
I
helmet,
call
Lord?
Mate sometime.
There it is.
Nah.
What's
I knew
the
it.
mood?
Play him right. Play him right.
That's one success. on the
It's
rage
Crescent
roll.
still.
What's
It should, because we're playing real life moon phases. It's Crescent still.
so? What is that? Plus something diff?
No, Crescent Moon
It's
is difficulty
8.
7.
7.
Okay, so you got
So
one.
yeah, you got one. So he's
Here.
angry. Oh yeah, he's angry. And let's say Duncan, carte blanche to continue the scene, please.
Yeah, Kotori is not my mate. If you want to bite legs, then perhaps I bite yours. Clear. Whelp.
And at that point, Kotori very calmly, approach the two of you, and yeah, he's going to snap his jaws at he's going to snap his jaws as for the two of you actually. And say, stop it right now, both of you. and he just ignores he just pretty much ignores Brian, and he looks at Smiles and says, "I appreciate your concern, brothers, but I am the alpha of this pack. I can take care of offense."
Smiles licks Katori's nose.
He nibbles Smiles' neck to say, pretty much saying, "It's okay, it's okay. I understand.
Yeah.
I understand, bro."
At this point, Emmett's kind of like coming in with his hands up, like reaching over at Brian, and he's looking at Katori and Smiles. He's going to say, "Should I pull him out?"
and then Katori turns
Brush myself off.
very sternly and very seriously addressing Brian. "I will. Are you still are you still on your back? Are you still on your back, like?"
Yes, I have not stood up yet.
Yeah, at this point, I think Emmett's...
I'm on my elbows. Let's say that I'm leaning up on my elbows on the ground. I've sat up a little.
At this point, Emmett's kind of in Glabro, and he's just kind of like, he's looking like he's about to drag Brian, just as far away from Smiles as he possibly can at this point.
And, as Katori sees you approach, he snaps his jaw into your direction.
So just, okay, and he backs up.
Smiles just kind of rocks his head up and stares Emmett in the eyes.
Emmett's just going to look away this time.
And,
Lupus drama.
Katori pretty much gets his two paws on your shoulders. He's not. You can feel that he's not. You probably felt or not much stronger lupuses. You can feel that he's not putting a lot of pressure on your shoulder, but he's nodding near your face, and he says, "You're clear, Hamid, and you clearly know nothing of the lupuses and our ways. I will disregard this insult this time, but the next time that you insult me or you insult one of my brothers, I will make sure that this lesson remains on your flesh and on your soul." And he bites you on the neck, near the jugular, and he bites. He actually bites, until he's not very mean in that aspect, but yeah, you can feel that you're bleeding a little bit. And then he release you. You will probably have a small mark which will obviously heal once you go either in Glabro or any other form.
But when if you may not have been paying attention, but other people may have done, when he referred to next time there will be a permanent mark, Smiles looked cheery. His ears perked up, his tail raised.
People wanted Katori be an alpha. He's an alpha now.
Alright,
Travis looks at Brian and says, "Who was your grandfather or grandmother?"
there really wasn't much of either to be said of back in me home. And if it's all the same to you, I don't really feel like talking about me home in a place where I'm supposed to be playing music for happiness. We're going to have to play twice as good now, considering that I have provoked such violence in front of such a peaceful shrine. And I sort of toss a glance towards the lupuses at that. Nothing meaningful, nothing disrespectful. They can take it for what they want to. I sit up as I'm being bit on the neck. If you want me to roll willpower for it or anything,
no. Honestly, that's more. It's not a real. I would say it's not really an attack. He's just biting. So you have.
I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. I just I'm trying purposefully to not show any fear or pain or weakness at all.
I would say for if you know if
I'm
either
trying to be
if it's,
stoic
if it's
about
to
it.
be if it's to be purely stoic about it, I would say willpower. But I would say since it's it's abiding, I would say I would honestly probably s- either two way either you go manipulation, manipulation subterfuge,
I
say
would do.
yeah no or pure stamina or
I
pure
would do
stamina.
stamina performance.
Yeah, stamina performance.
Stamina performance. I think that's a really interesting role, and
That
if
sounds
nobody else has got an issue with that, I believe that would be the one I would like to go with.
Yeah,
Anybody got an
go
issue?
for it.
Yeah.
How many
Uh,
dice?
Amachan, hey Amachan, can you roll dice for me this time, buddy?
How many?
8.
Yeah, stamina performance. That's a fee on a dice pool right there.
Yeah, you go for it like a
would-
pro.
Would my resilient specialty stand here?
Yes. Oh yes.
So that's
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. So I've got 8.
Yeah. Yeah, you go for it like a boss. You don't show that you kind of were a little bit bugged out by this situation, or that the fighting is a little bit painful. It's cool. You're cool.
I am coolest of the cool.
Even
I
though
am
in your head you're
ice
probably
cold.
just going.
Oh, fuck, that hurt. As okay, my turn. As Kotori Raya releases his grasp from Brian's throat, and does he just back up or does he turn back on me?
No, because a lupus never turns his back on someone.
Good.
So he just
Brian
gets
will
out,
set-
he gets off, and he just gets back with near smiles.
Brian will sit up and actually just go cross-legged, and he runs his hand down his neck, looks at the blood, has a bit of a smile on his face, takes out his flask, and wipes it down to kind of serve as a reminder. And give me 1 second so I can silence my hound.
Yes, the Hounds of Orion knows. He smells blood. But anyway, as he actually pointed out, Kotori is going to make something.
Oh,
He's going to bum 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 bum. And actually, we're on sept ground, but let's go for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. He's starting to put his muzzle into the air, and he's emitting a loud growl, and people can see actual small dots of light that are actually gathering around Kotori, and it forms a small bowl, a small sphere of light and many different colors. It's pretty much a rainbow sphere, and he gets it on the tip of his nose, and he goes to the shrine, and actually put it in the shrine, put the noses in the shrine. There. So people can, for those who witness that, which is pretty much everyone, you can make an intelligence occult, or
whoa, the thing I never get to roll.
or even I would actually say it could be spirit lore or umbra lore. I don't remember the ones that I did, but let's go with occult.
Hey Tim, you want to roll me 4 dice then, buddy?
Okay, let me roll my 5, then I'll roll your 4.
Yeah, I'm just rolling my 4.
Mm.
I fail.
Got 1, and let's roll his 4. And 2. Ryan has 2.
Great.
Okay. You're not sure how he do it, because yeah, actually I think it was Umbra lore that tweeted, so obviously the occult will be a lighter version. But you're thinking that that sphere was probably Gnosis.
That's pretty safe to say.
Yeah. So pretty much the conclusion would be that he paid a chiminage to the shrine of our dear Crane.
Very nice. After he finishes doing that, Brian, he, like I said before, my
your aunt
bonar
went.
kin here, the upstairs neighbors came home, and she goes nuts. But he wipes a little bit of his blood on his flask and kind of like blows on it a little bit to get it to dry. Takes a quick drink of it, throws a little bit of it in his hand and slaps it on his neck. Puts the lid back on, and this is I'd say this is all happening while Katori is doing his magic voodoo Attic Insane action. When he finishes, Brian will be I think he'll still be sitting. Shut up. That's not what I say to Katori. This thing, it's nuts. It's crazy. I look at Katori and I go, Katori, you're absolutely correct. You see, where I come from, wolf. There's not too many of the wolfkin or lupus barn about these days. And he looks around. How many of you have seen an Irish wolf? Exactly, because there are none.
I think Kotori scratch his ear with his back leg and say, "You're not very familiar with the Sept, aren't you?"
I'm still be fairly new, but I offer you this in penance for my offense, which, believe me, sir, I meant none of it. But if you'd have time, you or your packmate, and I motion my head over to Smiles in the Night. If either of you would be willing to run with me or help me learn the ways of me wolf blood a bit more, I'd be greatly honored for you to be learning me something.
And Kotori looks sideways to Smiles.
I am in the process, or almost done with a challenge for Den Father of the Sept. I will teach Hunt, and I will do my best to destroy your human mind.
Well,
Okay.
I'm not actually looking for me human mind to be completely destroyed, sir. I would just like a bit more of the primal side of me to be in tune, balance, as it were. Because as it stands right now, I believe me 2 feet are a bit larger than me fur.
What do you need the human mind for? What does it get, Gaia?
Why? Gaia gifted us with both minds. Who are we to besmirch a gift from the Great Mother herself? She gave you a bit of the human mind too, did she not, Arya?
Oh, as soon as he says that, Emmett eyes go wide in terror and he looks at Smiles.
Come on. Okay, what do you want me to roll for that to not be? What do you want me to roll for that to not be an insult? You want some charisma leadership here? You want some charisma leadership?
I think.
Okay.
Bro,
Give me. I don't have. Somebody clearly has the book open right now. Somebody look me up Jack of all trades real quick. Because I don't have etiquette, but I know I can still roll it.
Let's be real.
Yeah.
Like, you know this much. You have Guru Lore too, right? Right, Brian? You have Guru Lore too?
Me? No. One.
Yeah, you do. All Cleos have Garou
All the
Lore.
players have Guru Lore too. Have Guru Lore too.
Oh.
You just called a Red Talon human.
No. I didn't call him human in
No, but
title,
you said,
in full.
the
exact words that I said were, the Gaia gifted us with both minds. Who are we to besmirch a gift from the Great Mother? She even gave you a bit of the human mind.
Well, that's the raid roll anyway.
No, I'm not debating that at all. I'm not debating that at all. But there's clearly wisdom in what he's saying right here.
There is, but not to a red talon.
Yeah, completely. The human mind is our curse. The Homid form was to do the only thing Homids are good for, which is to breed. For that is the only skill the humans truly have. The only thing they do. Other than
he gets real. He makes it very, very certain. He's using a very he is clearly choosing his words carefully, and he is making sure that his tone is very even, so as to imply no disrespect right now.
Smiles is in full-on Zero Fox Given mode and is walking slowly towards you.
Clearly. Smiles is going to get to play the game too. 2 in 1 day. Let's see what Brian can go for. No, let me go. Damn it. Trust me, Honored Elder. Because to me, you are an elder, especially in these matters. I don't dispute your wisdom, none at all. But I do believe that you're not seeing all of it. There is indeed at least one more quality that the Great Mother gave us as a boon out of the human mind, and that is that of innovation.
No. They gave us the human mind so that we may know our enemy better, obviously. No more, no less.
Like, who am I, fucker?
Like the Silver Fang walks in and just throws down
Yeah,
his
the
wisdom.
Silver Fang motherfucker.
rolls in and makes a friend.
Smiles looks and nods, just, you're alright.
And does it look like Smiles is probably going to attack Brian?
Yes.
He smiles at him.
Oh, you smile at him?
Yes, I do. And cinematically, I will go. Do you think you're going to be the first one to give me a wallop for words that I've said, in no meaning of disrespect? Even the lowest of us have a good idea from time to time. That applies across the board, sir.
Roll for initiative.
So,
Oh, God.
no initiative needed. No initiative needed, because if you wouldn't have interrupted me and let me finish.
Sorry?
So, if you feel like you need to lay out...
No,
okay.
he's just attacking you, I
Yeah,
think.
I'm just attacking you.
Like, there's no fucks given right now.
So you let me get halfway through my thing and then attack me. Fine. It's what it's what Brian's good at. He's not going to combat you.
Okay. If you're not going to fight back, then Smiles will just knock you to the ground and throat you.
Okay, he's just jaw locking. He's not aiming to kill.
Yeah. The water is watching.
Okay, cool. If he's jaw locking, then I'm not gonna do much. I was only gonna roll if Smiles was aiming to kill.
Purely.
All right, here we go.
It's because there was a tense situation and you bared your teeth at him.
No, I didn't. I didn't bare my
smiled.
teeth. I just said I smiled.
Smile.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Smiling.
This is me smiling.
If I may...
No teeth bared.
Yes, Silver Fang cursor.
Clearly, this has been a setting of miscommunication. You know what happens? Have you ever watched a documentary about wolves? I think it's what they call it. You know, a picture show. One line that people typically forget about is that when a canine is showing you their teeth, they're not happy. They're just showing you what they're going to use to claw you with. The human equivalent is smiling, which is the wrong approach.
But
It's two
Okay,
identically different approaches.
even in previous scenes, if I say I have a toothy grin, or if I'm grinning with my teeth shown, I have said it. I did not say dick all about that.
Well, the thing is, like, it's very much implied.
Wait, no, bullshit. I call straight bullshit. For a wolf, for the same wolf to know the definition of mate as the British version of it, but not to know what a smile is, would be completely fucking wrong.
No, but he did. He knew, like, he didn't know the British version of mate. That's why he like rolled rage.
Yeah, like we talked about it, and it's like, actually, no, you're right, roll rage.
Yeah, because like there's no
and
way.
yeah, you're definitely not the first person to be attacked for smiling at Smiles.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's
I
happened to a few people.
I don't know why, but now I'm picturing, Brian on the ground with Smiles thwarting him, and then, the Silverfang Lupus just near and saying, yeah, there are those things that are documentaries, and fucking
And this may
Silverfang.
be Brian's undoing. But again, I say I'm on my phone. I'm really sorry. Can somebody look me up the system for Mindspeak? Because I just don't know it off the top of my head right now.
Manipulation expression diff 6, I believe, and you spend a willpower point for every one that you're going to do it on.
Manipulation expression. That would be expression value 3. Damn it. Come on, phone. Stop being dumb. All right, there we go. Manipulation expression is 3. I'm going to drop the willpower to make it happen, and
Well, who are you trying to target with Mindspeak?
it's going to be Smiles.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Okay, you
Victim's
can,
willpower.
Tim, can you give me the three? Well,
Alright.
I can't use willpower on this one because I've already dropped the willpower for the gift. I can't drop more than one at one time, can I? I don't.
yeah,
you-
no,
you
that's
have-
why.
Yeah, since you have to
Actually, if
spend
I remember-
willpower to
Yeah.
activate it.
Are you looking at Mindspeak right now?
Yeah, I'm looking at
Yeah.
Mindspeak.
What's the diff? Is it Smiles' willpower?
Difficulty is the Smiles willpower.
Which is
Wow.
If the participant is unwilling, which he probably is.
more than likely.
La 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 la
So
la.
diff is 5?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. And, oh yeah, no, you are getting Mindspeak.
Alright.
Also, all your dice for your physical body will be reduced by 2 dice.
While I'm doing it.
For both of us.
For both
yeah,
of you.
everyone in the
For
Mind
both
League
of you.
network takes that.
Travis just looks at Brian.
Alright. I link into him, and nobody else hears this except for Smiles in the Night. So everybody earmuffs. All right. I
Perception
say
empathy
through,
because you guys will still have body language.
Yep. Oh,
I'm
and
looking
he's
at
probably
three
going.
Smiles.
No, if like I said, this might be Brian's undoing, but damn it all, I play my characters correct. And through Mind Link, I say to Smiles in the Night, I might need to learn some more of the wolf's mind, but you clearly need to hone some of your own there, sir. It works both ways. We are Garou. We are not man. We are not wolf. We are Garou. And what do you say? Charisma leadership on that?
I don't
would
think
say-
it's gonna matter.
I would say it depends really on what you wish to do. Because leadership is really, the fact that you say, like, I'm the boss, I command. This is way more.
Okay, expression then. It's expression.
Okay.
It's clearly an expression
I do
role.
not-
Another.
If you want to go that way,
Oh, I'm sorry.
This this one I am spending a willpower on because I can. And Amachan, can you roll me 3 really
okay.
sexy, beautiful dice?
Okay,
Quick-
wait a minute.
Quick question.
Let you go on, Tim.
Okay, this is my perception animal kin roll. I don't have animal kin, so it was rolled at diff 7. Is Smiles about to kill Brian?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's all check out Amachan's screen there real quick.
Yeah.
'Cause-
3 successes. Your pointer's
Yep.
got a cross.
Yep. And
Okay.
now
No.
here we go.
Sorry. No. If you want to say something in the mind before the jaws withdraw.
Nope. That's all that he had to say.
Now that I'm getting the feeling that Smiles is about
Yuri
to bite
also
down
see
and
that.
let go, Ivan's gonna look at Katori and he's just gonna say, Katori, right? Are we gonna stop this?
No. The jaws withdraw, and as soon as they do, he looks Brian in the eyes and says, "Challenge now."
Oh.
Oh, great! Great! I'm just on. No, this is what Brian does. Fucking great! I'm on a goddamn road here. Isn't there a time limit between challenges? For fuck's sakes. Fine. What challenges? You want to have a challenge with me, sir? You challenged me. I picked the terms. Drinking.
Then
You're going to activate resist toxin.
In homage. Gifts allowed. No fetishes.
Travis looks at the Brian and says, if you're going to activate resist toxin, I'm not going to call it just challenge.
Also,
He's the one who challenged. I picked it. Gifts are allowed.
No, he does actually get to, like, it has to be a fair challenge.
yeah. Also, Ryas, if I remember correctly, Smiles in the Night is a Fostern. Does he not get to set the challenge?
No, he's
no.
the challenger. The challengee gets to set the challenge.
Okay, my bad, guys.
And the guy who challenges set the time or something, like, I don't know, some shit like that, or place.
But anyway, Emmett's gonna shift down to the Lupus and do his Galliard thing. Howl's going out.
If you wish to fill me with worm poison, then we will take this to the Master of Challenges now.
Okay,
There,
yeah.
I don't know, Master of Challenges.
there are no Master of Challenges.
Oh, is he gone now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can always invite a Philodox.
Ha! Ha ha ha! No, sir. There'd be no worm poison that'd be entering your body. It'd be the finest ale that's ever graced this sept and may ever.
So fire water.
Also, incidentally, Smiles literally.
It'll be of my own making.
Is it?
And
Yeah.
he looks over at Travis when he says resist toxin, and I offer fine, completely across the board. No gifts. Just the Hamid body in a drinking contest
Smiles, I will not consume the
of
worm.
my own ale that I have been brewing in the castle off yonder, and is about to be ready for consumption. In about, oh, look at that. I'm sure I could pour a few mugs right now and it'd be fine and dandy.
Emmett's
Actually, no, sorry, I'm making a point. Smiles literally can't.
Oh,
He has.
Yeah,
That's a
Emmett's
strict
gonna-
carnivore
he is
law.
strict
He
carnivore.
literally can't.
That can be ignored for a little bit. I mean, you're not really. Yeah,
it's
you're
drinking, and
eating
all you have to
something,
do is
but
drop
it
a
doesn't do
willpower.
anything for you.
Do you
Yeah,
think it's
it's-
going to be just challenge?
And I'm pretty sure all you have to do is drop a willpower.
Emmett just.
Let me check.
Well,
I'm going to check
Okay.
the. It's physical.
Yep.
So, anyways, I'm going to be talking to some water sprites and some sunlight sprites, and you guys will probably won't see me for another 5 minutes.
Nah.
Okay, so, yeah, no, so, anyway, yeah, Smiles would be like, I won't drink the worm toxin. A proper challenge.
He looks at it, he goes, he explains, it's not going to be worm toxin at all. It'll be pure as the water that it's made from.
I think
actually-
the perception is
actually-
that
Emmet
wait.
actually.
God damn it, can I finish one line?
So, as I was going to say for strict carnivore, strict carnivores means that you only sustain on meat. It doesn't say, that you cannot consume
Okay,
something else. It has no. It says you have no nutritional benefit from it.
okay.
So, that's pretty much it. You subsist only on meat, but it doesn't mean, you know that. But yeah, we get the idea for Lupus' point of view.
Travis howls. He invites the Stargazer, Lupus, Philodox, who have arrived recently, to the Sept.
Seeker of Answers, I believe his name is.
Yep, Ryan.
Greetings.
Yeah.
He looks at the Philodox. Secret answers?
Mm-hmm. I am.
Thank you for coming. There's an issue there. Talk with the Smiles in the Night, Ragabash, Red Talon, Foster, and the Brian O'Malley, Galliard, Fianna, Cleath. He just shows the Smiles in the Night and the Brian O'Malley with his hands.
Oh, very good. I will do what I can to help.
A challenge has been issued by me for insults from Brian, and he suggests a competition to drink the worm toxin, which I do not accept.
By your own words, I said nothing less harmful than the words you said about my auspice, sir. By your own definition, then, I should be taking issue with what you said, but I know better. Apparently, the Raya here has taken issue with the fact that I have told him, I would have said it out loud if his teeth had not been clamped around me throat, that none of us are purely one or the other. Not one of you, not one of us, not me, not him, not you, are not full wolf, no full man. We are what we are. What?
You cannot bring evidence that that only you and the defendant are party to. That is not evidence that will hold up in court. That is purely a he said, she said situation. I would use a different argument.
We're not in court. Smiles in the Night, Raya. Do you dispute anything that I'm saying?
I dispute a lot of what you're saying, but I do not dispute that you insulted me.
The words that I said in your head, are they not the same of what I am saying now?
What you said is that I needed to learn of the cursed human mind because otherwise I was not a proper Garou. You accused me of not being a proper Garou, and
I did not. Now, I will go so far as to say that you're insulting me and me honor, sir, for you're saying words that I did not say.
Did you say that I did not know of the human mind?
I said, and I quote, because, trust me, me moon helps me remember things like this. I said, it is evident that you need to learn more of the human mind as well, and that you are none of us are one or the other. None of us are wolf. None of us are fully man. None of us are either of the two whole. We are Garou.
Firstly, I am wolf, and I am Garou. Secondly, yes, you said that I needed to learn of the human mind, that I did not understand it, and that by failing to understand it, I was not proper Garou.
No, I never said the words, you are not proper Garou. I am not a fool. So now, you not only have you dishonored, have you besmirched me honor, but now you full on besmirch me wisdom as well. Yet you're the one issue in the challenge. I believe a more ranking Philodox may be needed for this one, because you seem to be, I don't care at this point if you are but one rank above me. You're speaking far beyond your means, sir, and you're about to raise me ire.
Travis starts to yell. Shut the fuck up! I'm bored with people fucking around! We got enemies out there! Nobody looks there! And you talk about human mind, and you say, no, I'm bored. Stop fucking around. Listen to Philodox I just called. Or I make you two listen. Is it understood? Is that understood?
Perfectly, Raya.
Yes, Warder.
Ah, very good. So, a challenge then stands that Smiles in the Night has issued a challenge to Brian O'Malley. Is this correct?
That is correct.
And pulls out his flask and takes a swig.
Brian,
That's
you are.
it.
Brian
it
is
out.
the one.
Anybody else need a drink?
No.
No, thank you. Since the
The stress be
challenge
getting
has
to
been,
all of us a little too much. And he puts it
Perhaps-
back in his pocket.
perhaps so, and perhaps it is best that a resolution come to this issue. So, with that having been said, as with the ancient traditions, you have been so challenged. Name the conditions of your challenge. Would it be physical, out of character? Would you want to do a challenge of enigmas or physical, etc., etc., etc.? Which would you
Out
so
of character? Are we waiting for somebody?
out of character? I have no idea.
No.
No.
I-
Go on.
Like,
Seeker's a Philodox, but he's also a Clyath. So if you want another Philodox, cool. Just it's going to take longer to find
all
somebody. I
we've
guess.
got
Ricky
are
is here.
play a Philodox other than
Okay.
Morning Kill, and we don't want Morning Kill for this.
Ricky is here too, so.
It's like, I think I've got the Glasswalker on tap. He'll be here in a little bit.
Okay. Well, I'll.
No.
I can.
Okay,
I will.
if anybody can still hear me, my shit just stopped, so I'm going to sign out and come right back.
Okay. All right, Joshua. Okay. So at any rate, basically, because you're the one being challenged, Brian, you get to name the nature of the challenge. To it, a drinking contest. You can do enigmas. You can do a brawl to first blood. You can do death if you want to get really silly about it. But I would nix that.
It has to be agreeable to both parties, though, and that's the issue. Smiles disputes that it's a reasonable challenge.
Oh,
Or a
okay.
reasonable type of challenge.
Okay.
And Brian disputes the fact that there should even be a challenge at all. By Smile in the Night's own words, he insulted me just as much, and he has been continuing to insult me, not only my
Okay.
honor, but my wisdom thereafter.
Okay.
I said nothing that was, like, overtly offensive. The words that I was speaking, if anything, like, I'm out of character, I'm probably going to request some wisdom on this one, because the words that I'm speaking are fucking totally true.
Okay, and that's fine. And I mean, sorry, I just jumped in on this, so I'm basically saying. So, what is the nature of the challenge thus far? Is he just saying, "Hey, you upset me. I'm challenging you for the sake of my honor," or the other way around?
No,
Or
what happened is, Smiles said, "I challenge you," and Brian said, "A drinking competition," and Smiles said, "I won't drink the worm toxin."
And if I would have ever got a chance to finish it, because I was trying to say,
right.
it's going to be of my own brew. There will be no worm toxin to it, as
Right.
the entire batch of each batch of beer that I am brewing at the castle on the Karen grounds
I
is
have an
going
idea.
to be.
Okay. So in
I
that case,
can't finish a goddamn sentence.
sorry.
It's going to be fucking cleansed and fucking possibly even awakened before bottling for consumption only on sept grounds.
Yeah,
Thank you
that's
for letting me
actually-
finish.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. I was going to suggest, does it have the actual beer? Could it be the spirits of intoxication?
So
That
for
too.
the Fianna, there can be bound in, depending on the drink, and in some cases the Fianna are known to, and this is all out of character, by the way. Fianna do have they are able to bind spirits of pain into their brew and stuff like that, which they do on
Yup.
particularly ostentatious occasions. I wouldn't think it would be for a challenge of this nature, like a simple drinking contest would do, maybe.
It is just regular beer, and I like
Yeah.
honestly, like everyone understands.
Yeah, and if he says I don't drink the worm toxin, then I say I'll do a sense
It's
worm
not
on
worm
it.
toxin.
Say it's not worm toxin, and then it's sorry. You issued the challenge. He's given you what I would consider a fair
Well,
a fair. You can go try and drink them under the table. You're the one that challenged, and that's
how
how
about
it
this?
works.
I say this
Well,
in
the
character.
problem is- the
Look,
problem
I'll
with
let you
that-
inspect me. Yeah, I'll let you inspect me grains. I'll let you inspect me fermenters, my kettle, and everything. There's not an ounce of worm toxin on any of it.
So sorry, Josh. You were saying, Joshua.
That's what I said. I say let's. If you're worried about my beer being worm toxin, let's go inspect it right now. You won't find a thing.
At this point, coming up through the Umbra would be a rather familiar form. The Glasswalker Zeke, with his black backpack over one shoulder, rifle up on his arm. He come walking up, nod to Travis. Raya, you call?
Just handle this combine.
I look at, if I may, I look at Smiles of the Night again. I go, or I think there's a far more sane solution to this. Me, especially with so many witnesses. Let me say, if there was some sort of perceived slight against your honor or your wisdom, or your person in particular, I meant none of it, Raya. And any offense, I apologize for, because I'm not used to speaking with the lupus. You must understand me, please. I meant no offense to you. But if you wish to continue on with this challenge, I will continue it. But if you wish to just understand that there is a miscommunication, a simple loss, something lost in translation, sir, and the fact that I meant nothing of it, but only trying to offer you wisdom as I sought, and you trying to offer me wisdom as you sought.
I have a question.
We could just walk away from this whole situation right now, and nobody has to lose anything. We're at war. I don't think we have time for these silly challenges right now. And no, I'm sorry. I don't mean silly. I'm sure to you, and to me, you have issued me a challenge, and I take it very seriously. And granted, I'm not one to back away from a challenge. I faced Antonio last night and took me licks. But I don't think this is the time nor the place. And especially, I don't really feel that there's a reason to even make this come to such events. Could we just let cooler heads prevail here? And I'm no Philodox now, but I definitely don't wish to be wasting valuable time on drinking for the rights of honors when it was just over a silly miscommunication, when there's a lot of work to be done out there, sir.
Okay, fair enough. Hey, Smiles, can I take your place in this challenge and just get it over with?
The drinking challenge.
Yeah, that thing. Don't worry, I can take the worm tongue.
No. What he'll say is, Ferdinand will be like, you admit your reasoning was mistaken.
I admit that I may have said something that offended you, and I meant no offense at you, sir. My reasoning may not have been absolutely, completely educated to the ways that I speak of, which is why, if you remember where this whole conversation even started, I'm reaching out to you and your lupus brothers, to try and help me understand it a bit more. I'm trying to better myself, not to cause hindrance to any of us, or especially the Sept.
Then I
That's
will
where this all started.
then consider this your first lesson, and I will withdraw the challenge, as like you say, it is war, and I do not wish to anger the warder. However, speak to me such again, and it will not be a challenge. I will simply kill you.
You see, oh man, perception alertness, like everybody.
Perception alertness or perception empathy?
Perception alertness.
Two
I
successes.
substitute primal urge being a lupus. Probably not though, because I'm reading it.
Everybody get 2 or more?
2.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, give me a
Okay.
second.
Oh, okay. Let's give everyone.
Not so much.
Perception empathy?
Perception alertness.
Okay.
It's to notice something. Brian's
Oh, no.
not lying. He means every word that he said.
Standard diff. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.
Like, you only need 2 to see it. If you got 2 or more, you see when he says, "I will kill you," he almost lets himself smile again, but only gets to the point where, like, one corner just ever slow, smidgenly slightly starts to raise up, and then he catches it and forces it back down. And he has no reply to that, letting in the spirit that he doesn't want this tense situation to inflame again.
Upon that, then let it be known that this was resolved between the two parties amicably, and that my services are no longer required. Please excuse me, and Seeker leaves.
Thank you, Seeker. You've done us great honor, and you're helping us with your wisdom.
And to you, a good day. Trot, trot, trot. Run away.
And
See you guys.
Smiles gets off Ryan at this point, as he's been stood on Ryan's chest this whole time.
Okay. Brian,
Whoa.
you will meet me later. We will discuss about the wolf heart, so that such a situation doesn't occur. I made my words with the warder present here. I will be in charge of speaking to the youngest while we wait for Smiles to be grandfather. I will be the one to introduce the youngest, or those who don't know about the wolf heart, to introduce them, so that such events do not occur. Does that go fine with you?
Are you talking to me or Travis?
Yes, I'm talking to you.
Okay. No. Oh, of course. You'd be doing me a great honor, and trust me, Freya, I don't need to be meaning to put any more stress load on your, I'm sure, very busy timetable, being that you're a guardian and a alpha of the pack. And I will, of course, go when you direct me to. I, of course, wish to try and better myself, and hopefully I can pass on lessons that you teach to me to others of me auspice as well. As I said, none of us are one or the other whole, and it'd be good to be in tune with both, now wouldn't it?
Mm. And you know, he kind of looks at you, and you can make a you can, if you want, you don't really need to make a perception empathy, but yeah, pretty much the gaze, you know, that he shows you is that yes, refrain for talking too much.
Why? It was probably a grand idea in truth. I hope that you will pass. I'm sorry, Smiles in the Night is not here anymore, right?
No, he is. He is stood
Okay.
behind Katori, restraining himself. Oh, that's his
Please.
willpower.
I've had to say this a few times already. Perhaps my mouth precedes me a bit, but the great the Great Mother did give me a gift of gab. I mean no disrespect to anything or anyone here. This place has opened its arms to me, and I consider it home. I don't wish to cause any drama or frickin' ill will amongst packs or prospective packs or people or places, especially in a time such as in such gravity as we have now, sirs. Rayas, Yos, I don't mean any disrespect to any of you when I be saying things that I think are for the greater good.
The
Please
greater
keep
good.
that in mind. Shut up!
And Kotori, you know, just waves with his paw like, it's okay. We will talk further on subjects However, we have 2 galliards around here, and there has been already too much bad blood around the shrine of Crane. So, in order for this to end on a lighter note, please do your duties are as. Please do your duties as galliards.
Oh, thank you very much, sir.
Hey
I
guys,
actually came here.
Yes, Mr. Silverfang.
I made a rainbow.
Turns and looks.
Alright.
It's so you did, and a grand rainbow it is,
So,
sir.
Emmett looked like he was talking to Travis a little bit, and then he'll just say, if I may, Raya.
Who did this shit? He just looks at the rainbow.
What the hell?
So Emmett's gonna do a charisma performance if y'all don't mind.
Mm-hmm. Well, we don't
Um,
mind. We don't mind at all.
What are you doing?
Emmett's
Well,
doing charisma performance,
doing,
and
doing
this
what,
has-
doing what Kotori asked. Basically, do your fucking work as Galliard. Sing,
Yeah.
do shits.
okay, Emmett's singing a very peaceful song, and that kicks in Emmett's charisma specialty, which is comforting.
Brian?
I am.
But boss Joshua, do you want me to roll for your charisma performance? If you
Yes, but
participate?
I would like to give a little flavor here.
Mhm.
Brian, if those of you from the beginning here will recall, did come here with instrument in hand.
Yes.
It could be definitely said that that was his initial idea for being here in the first place, and everybody else just kind of happened to be there. Hooray! But as Emmett starts up this very peaceful song, Brian looks like he's trying to catch the rhythm and tempo of it as he goes over to the soft guitar case and unzips it and produces a bass guitar.
Okay.
And he turns on the little amp that he's got on his belt there and plugs it in, and keeping it low, he turns the volume all the way down and plucks a few strings with the neck on his ear, and then turns the volume up ever so slightly and starts to play along with Emmett's song, trying to be very calm and as well peaceful, but putting just a little bit of, there might be a little funk there, so
Emmett will, of course, adjust for this. I don't know if you
So
actually
this-
want to roll them.
it's gonna be that'll be 7 for me for either charisma or dex performance.
Do you have the supporter merit? Okay, I do. You get +1 to your die roll.
Okay,
As do
I roll his 8 dice, and you have a little bit of problem, around your throat. Like maybe it's a little bit sore.
Don't worry about it.
But
With 1, 2,
you
3,
get-
4, 5,
Yeah.
6.
I got 2.
You have to.
Uh,
It's still
Oh,
something.
I'm not singing. I'm not singing. I'm just playing the bass to it.
Don't worry,
Okay.
Emmett's got 8 successes on his performance roll. This is Broadway level.
Go on. Impress us with your Broadway thing. What do you do? Are you doing a circle? This is the Circle of Life, or
Oh,
Hakuna
no, he's not
Matatas?
He's not doing an actual Broadway song. He's probably doing
I'm just going to make a brief roll for Smiles. And we'll say 3 flavors. He restrains from, bobbing his head.
Okay, can I-
No, still Red Talon.
Can I get a perception animalkin?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I really like
do
it. This perception animalkin.
Do it like you might not see the bobbing of her head, but you see his back leg
So
going.
I've got to be 3 successes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's cool with me dropping willpower? Because I need to see this.
I don't feel dropping willpower. You're trying incredibly hard to sees something doesn't really make sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
That you don't know it's
No.
Yeah.
Okay, alright.
No.
Nope. It's at +1 diff for me, so no.
Okay.
I will
Let's
never
continue on.
know.
As Brian looks over at Emmett and is like, "Holy shit, this guy's got some chops." He looks flabbergasted, and Brian's not one to be upstaged. So while he continues his apparently pretty simplistic baseline, as he is one self-contained unit, he's going to start to dance to this, and he's going to start making dancing around Emmett and the shrine.
Okay, then I would say, as you are probably, using your bass guitar or something like that, probably again charisma performance for the dance.
If he's dancing, Dex performance.
Dex performance, okay.
It's the same pool.
What is your dex? Your dex, I mean. 3, okay, so it's 7 dice. Then I would guess, considering you have the support.
I'm getting 1 for the supporter.
Yep, you get at 7 dice, and if you want to drop a willpower on that, go for it.
Definitely dropping a willpower on that one.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5 success for your.
Nice. So his baseline is definitely there to not overshadow the beautiful vocals that Emmett is just belting forth like Bette Midler, but a werewolf. I got nothing. And but Brian is definitely light on his feet as he does spins and twirls, and at one point he literally does do one of the, it's cliche, but it's pretty good. He does the guitar spin around his back and brings it back into place as he's spinning around still, and he's bobbing and weaving in rhythmic patterns perfectly in tune with Emmett's vocals.
And, well, I guess with that Disney musical part, we can conclude this scene as we went apparently from raging over New York to Emmett, the musical.
Yeah.
And as the song goes on and Smiles in the Night do the best impression of all of not giving a single fuck, we hope that you had an interesting time, and remember, don't anger the water.
No. Don't